Okay, so a quick analysis of the movie and linking it up to indoctrination, which is our theme. Uh, First of all, Rabbit Proof Fence is a film based on a true story of main character Molly Craig, her sister, and her cousin. This takes place during the Stolen Generation, which happened from the start of the 1800s until late 1960s. The Stolen Generation happened during the Australian colonization, so this all takes place in Australia, and this consisted on the government forcefully taking Aboriginal and Islander children away from their families. The purpose of this was so that the camps erased all Aboriginal and cultural heritage, and for them to teach them and adopt a white culture and way of living. That's how they described it. So this film focuses on main character Molly Craig, as I already said, who is determined to escape from where they are held, these sort of camps, and go back to the arms of her family with her sister and her cousin. She is really proud of her heritage, so she wants to go back to her family where she sees all her culture and roots. This film uses a lot of interesting camera techniques, which are focused on Molly's point of view mainly. An example, an example of this is when they are at the camps. The camera techniques focus on the government people, but when we see a scene where the government people appear, we see it from the bottom to the top. It's a perspective from the bottom to the top, like if we were looking through Molly's point of view, through her eyes. Then, if we take a look at indoctrination as a theme related to the movie, to Rabbit Proof Fence, first we need to see what the meaning of this is on its own. And indoctrination is teaching someone to accept a set of beliefs without questioning them. This is often seen in positions where where there are two sides, and one side has complete power, and the other one is kind of forced to do what the one with the power forces them to do. A quick example I can think of: Hitler indoctrinating the beliefs of pure race to the German population. This can be a little bit similar in the movie, where the process of indoctrination clearly happens at the camps, where the kids are taught assimilation. This is how they call to their process. And assimilation is the process in which they adopt white culture and forget about their roots and their heritage. This is a clearly process of indoctrination, where we see how they are trying to abolish the roots of the Aboriginal and Islander children, and at the same time they're trying to teach them beliefs of white race to cleanse the Australian race, which Molly, the main character, obviously refuses, because she's proud of her heritage and her roots. And at the end of the movie, she ends up completing her goal, which is to return to her family past the rabbit proof fence, hence the title of the movie, and to her family, once again reminding us that we see how proud and strong she is, and the pride that she has for her culture and her roots and where she comes from.